College of Social Work. So the image right in front of you is a mural. In fact, it's titled Bridging Borders, and the artist Mohab from Burma painted it. As you can see, there's a zipper right in the middle, and that represents hope. Hope that one day we'll be able to close the gap between local and global community efforts. And the image as a whole represents community effort, coming together as a community and working together. And so in order to close the gap, we also need to understand the stories of people resettling into the United States, a place where they learn to call the United States their second home. And my research was based on that. I was interested in looking at the pre- and post-resettlement stressors of children, specifically ages 14 to 16, who, from refugee backgrounds who resettled in the United States in the last 5 years, and kind of get a sense of the different stressors that they go through. It was an exploratory qualitative study, so there were a lot of interviews. The very first interviews were with children around that age, but it also encompassed tutors, mentors, community stakeholders, and all the different aspects of their life. And so in these interviews, there were a number of themes that emerged, a total of about 6. Culture, school, family dynamics, laws and safety, culture, humility, identity as a whole. But out of these 6 themes in total, I'm going to focus on 3. I'm going to focus on school, laws and safety, as well as cultural identity, because those resonated with the findings. In terms of school, it was described as the nexus for a lot of acculturation issues, where kids would come in and would be a place where they find their identity, have interactions, make friends, find peers, but mentors described it as a place where a lot of kids their needs weren't met because they were trying to catch them up. And that was a big finding. Secondly, with laws and safety, a lot of parents came into this country, and in terms of disciplining their children, they faced child protective services or allegations with court, and that was difficult for them to navigate while supporting their child in school. And last but not least, cultural identity was a big theme, because there was children who felt like they needed to choose one culture over the other. And in all these 3 themes, there was one main pattern that talked about how mentorship is significant in the process of their development and in their growth. And this research really sheds light into one, stepping forward to building curriculum for children ages 14 to 16 as they resettle in the United States, but it also sheds light into understanding how service providers and individuals with refugee status, specifically children, could come together and work collaboratively for cultural cohesiveness as well as provision of services. Thank you.